So in my book, I'm really interested in exploring what it takes to sell men beauty. What has in the last few years been coined the men's grooming industry, to make it perhaps more palatable for men than calling it the beauty industry. And what I unpack in the book is sociocultural shifts in definitions of masculinity, particularly in white middle and upper middle class communities, where progressive masculinity is associated with the pursuit of a consumer embodiment that is entrenched in the purchase of expensive haircuts and manicures, pedicures, and I'm interested in how these things become okay for men. Men's salons sell men beauty by not calling it beauty. And there are both organizational and interpersonal strategies that they use to do this. In my book, I uncover and talk in depth about the language, how beauty is recoded in a masculine and masculinizing language where manicures become hand detailing and hair salons become grooming environments. It's no coincidence that women make up the bulk of beauty providers, and the men's grooming industry takes advantage of this. And within men's salons, women play an important role in serving up a men's grooming experience that is masculinizing, and part of this means that the women become heterosexual identity resources. And the organizations or the salons themselves build into the women's work responsibility to be sexually available. And this is not explicit, but implicitly implied as the women smile at the men, laugh at their jokes, and otherwise put up with flirtation, date requests, and those sorts of things. And so when I talk to women beauty providers who are working in the men's grooming industry and laboring on the bodies of men, they told me, they said, people think we're just hairdressers, that we're flaky, bimbos, those sorts of things. But what they told me is that their work is very, very important. That men in particular are not necessarily culturally encouraged to create relationships that are intimate, that are confidential. And so when men come into the hair salon, they can get a scalp massage, they can get a facial, they get to talk to somebody for half an hour about their lives. And so the women talk about themselves as akin to therapists, and that they're providing more than just a haircut, that they're providing a service to people who are otherwise discouraged from creating physical and intimate relationships with other people.